is the NFL on EA Sports.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
I love it.
So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo, out of Eastern Illinois.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
There are the numbers last week for J.J. 12 carries, 57 yards. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to Jerron Brown. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Defensive starters, here they are for Cincinnati. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Garoppolo. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jake Butt, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
The losing streak can take on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do now. The key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone.
See if we can slow down Drew
And no
Brees.
run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals under first-year head coach Zach Taylor. They'll be led out by the all-time passing leader in NFL history. At 40 years of age now, Drew Brees.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something's funny when we talked to him. All he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Brees to throw. This one complete to Ingram. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll begin the drive with a Ajayi. And he'll scratch out only about a yard after the 32.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage. They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
That
the 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
6-0 our score after 1. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and then think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The throw over the middle taken in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Breeze. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Breeze. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
I think it's okay, though, they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. That's good for a Raven 1st down. 15 yards there. Here's Ajayi. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And Jerron Brown's got it complete. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Oh, no.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. He's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered. It's both feet down for the completion.
Take that.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They come out here in the eye. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Oh, what?
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And Breeze is going to go down in the end zone, a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. A chance for us now to discuss Jay Ajayi. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable. And really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo now. 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's complete to Cobb. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check 24, check 24. Sponge. 11, 11.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So after the run by Jay and Jai, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Caught by Cobb. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Randall Cobb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
He's fighting my ankle.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
My nut. Hurts. It's one of those stingers.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that.
Oh, goodness gracious, there were 3 guys on him.
As he pulls it in. Now the Bengals are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Breeze now on first down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
95-56. Check, check, check.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be 2nd down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will do it for this first. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This one's fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams.
Good one for him. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Breeze hands to Ingram.
That was a roll.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete.
Damn.
And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas. The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Damn.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Breeze gives it up to Ingram. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Good.
Now after that
Shit,
last
about
play,
time
there's a
someone else
Bengal
besides
down the
my team.
field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
He's just been annoying.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Steven Sims Jr., his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop it. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3 and out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
Fucking shit.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking.
Bro, you guys got to do something.
Consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people. No errors, right? Not turning it over.
How is this cunt back in,
doing
man?
all the right things.
Jeez.
That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor.
Jeez.
Into the red zone, it's Brees. And it's
Bro,
caught.
how many fucking play actions
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives it a
God
first
damn,
and goal.
man.
Check.
Fuck.
21.
Here's Brees to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Steven Sims, the intended receiver, but it'll be second and goal. One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Bro, that's so
Mark Ingram, his third touchdown now on the year, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. Two third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember the appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on. And remember what I said, it's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud.
You did.
My bad.
22 jet bomber. 21.
On first down, Garoppolo. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say.
Where was he?
Looked
He
like
didn't even
was
run as
intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet
Holy
down
crap.
inbounds. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Now it's Ajayi. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On play action, now Garoppolo. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Cobb. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they're going to the middle of the field when they're running the outcut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted down.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Yeah, scored perfect amount of time left, too,
touchdown
man.
passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatch work, and it often results in touchdowns.
Now Garoppolo.
Fucking throw it, bro.
He's taken down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. 54. Hey, man. Watch.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram.
This dude is juking everyone out of their socks.
Slip across the 35.
Every single time he
and a
touches the
Cincinnati
ball.
first down.
Another carry for their
And he
leader,
just
and
got
a good
hurt,
one.
too, so I
It's
don't
crunch time.
understand
They'll
it.
need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Breeze to Ingram on the draw. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now left side completion to his tight end.
Like
he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
What the fuck, bro?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Inside the red zone here. They'll lean more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Damn.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Oh my goodness, it's not for you.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Breeze, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Nice.
Now they'll go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll start out on the ground with Ajayi. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here we go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Let's go. Sweet,
the Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand
so
here.
Good.
Here we go.
Oh, goodness.
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year.
Here we go. Defense wins championships, baby.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Oh, back from the dead.
So for the Ravens.
How's their record?